Hello, Collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Eyed Missy Tarot, back with another general reading for my beautiful and handsome collective. All right. Any sign can be significant, so only take what resonates, you guys. Leave the rest. The entire reading may not resonate with you. This could be past, present, or future energy. That of my collective, your past person's collective, people around you, them, places, times, and also events. Okay? I do use profanity over here. Gender is also fluid. So if I'm talking about a he, I could also be talking about a she. This could be also a same-sex situation. So do keep that in mind. All right. This could be clarity, a validation for others of you as well. All right. But I split the deck on the Five of Wands with the Ace of Cups. This could be regarding, something that you're doing in a group of people that may be a lot of competitors. A lot of, followers, you know what I'm saying? Could be a platform, don't have to be. But whatever it is, it's a social nature, okay, is what I'm getting. So with the Ace of Cups, this could be something new that you're enjoying doing, that you love doing. This could be something that, brings you joy, whatever it is. Could be a new project, something that you new to doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's also something that may be creative growth for you as well. You know what I'm saying? This also can be regarding, a pregnancy, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, like I said, a new opportunity, a creative project, something that you're embarking on, or it could just be something outside of along the lines of love, you know what I'm saying, in the growth of whatever that is. So it could be in a relationship, it could be in a endeavor as far as whatever you pursuing right now, that is bringing, that kind of stability for you and empowering you in that way, you know what I'm saying, to add to your personal growth as well as your, the love of whatever it is you're doing. But I'm getting it's something that it is dealing with a social nature, you know what I'm saying. So it may be some competition, whereas you may not even be aware of it, but it's something that you're new to doing and really like doing. All right. Because right behind this Five of Wands is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could be something that you may, be new at, but it's also something that, may take some time for it to pick up as far as you feeling like you're not at, like something may not be going as good for you as you would like it to, but it will pick back up. You know what I'm saying? Or pick up. But, let it take, the time to let it run its course. You know what I'm saying? Just keep being persistent. But whatever it is, it's something that, you don't have to be in a hurry to get to the finish line, with. Don't feel like you need to, hurry up and get to, a certain amount of followers, or, get to a certain, amount of views or something like that. Slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you're doing that you love, or whatever, this love is regarding with this Ace of Cups, it's, giving back. Like it's going to bring career opportunities and things like that with it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever seeds you planting, whatever you're doing this for, like, it will, bring you in, prosperity, that stability, security, okay? Like I said, slow and steady wins the race, all right? But we're going to pull a few cards and get a message out, but that's what I split the deck on. So that is for somebody that may not be the whole, other read, but we're going to see what the message is regarding, all right? Give me a few cards. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, in this message. Give me a few cards on this message. Overall energy. First card out, protecting my heart and my peace now, man or woman. Somebody protecting their heart, mind, and peace right now. Protecting my heart and my peace right now. Four of Swords. Man or woman. Protecting my heart and my peace right now. Somebody want to be left alone. Anything else? Next card, feel more than foolish for choosing a karmic over you, divine feminine, divine masculine. Memphis can be significant. Whatever it is, you're protecting your heart, your mind, your peace right now when it comes to whoever this person is that chose this karmic over you. Hell, you gotta live and learn somehow. You gotta, I think this is like trial and error. Like somebody, learning from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Without mistakes, Man. Let's see what this is. She's mentally unstable. Got two more that came out. She's mentally unstable due to backfired spell work. Mentally unstable. Ain't no way. Next card. Clear the clutter of confusion. Next card. Trust is earned, not love bound. So, like I said, there's, new, a new love for whatever it is that you're embarking on, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like, when it comes to somebody's decisions, their choices, this is something, somebody having to get the experience some kind of way, at some point. So whatever it is that they need to learn, 3 of Wands, a lesson in when it comes to their choices, like somebody having to learn, like a lot of us, the hard way. Because we didn't clear out people, from my energy when we had the opportunity. So now, if you leave it to the Most High God in the universe, people get exposed. And it's, you can call the universe messy, but the universe going to be the universe, and that's balanced. You know what I'm saying? Balance will be restored one way or the other, but clarify, clear the clutter of confusion. 2 of Wands with the Magician in reverse. Yeah, so see, like I'm saying, like somebody, got maybe some unexpected things that may come up, especially when it comes to them getting, dealing with whatever the situation is that they refusing or was neglecting, paying, attention to the warning signs with this Magician in reverse. Because I feel like as long as you're not connected, you're not listening to your ancestors, you're not paying attention to the signs and red flags, the bells and damn whistles, You running stop signs, you know what I'm saying, and hiding behind, the truth about something ain't gonna make it go away. But two ones. So somebody knows, they have to make a choice, whether it's the wrong one, whether it's the right one, whether, what I'm saying, it's fear of the unknown. Maybe somebody, in the past before, did not want to take that leap of faith, but this is that point of, what I'm saying, whoever had the upper hand or whatever, something was like, for somebody else, they don't have that control over the situation no more. Like if somebody had like a certain action they would take, like I said, trust is earned, not love bombed. So somebody can't bring up old, what I'm saying, memories and shit like that. Six of Cups, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't what I'm getting. That's not what I'm looking at, but I'm getting at. Like somebody used to do certain things and they used to get them the upper hand, like to be able to come back when they want to or come back around when they want, like, yeah. So at this point, like somebody now is having to make a decision, but it's probably gonna come with the fact that they got an unexpected factor that they not looking, what I'm saying, not gonna see coming, and that's the fact that they don't have the upper hand no more. Like somebody can't love bomb, they can't, what I'm saying, but to clear the clutter of confusion, like somebody got to go and seek out whatever it is that they, been recklessly making decisions regarding whatever that situation is. Like stop making fucked up decisions, thinking that that's, whatever decision somebody keep making, it makes everything even more complicated than it should be. And this is just because they're using their gifts for dark. Like somebody, keep finding, negative, low vibrational ways to resolve their issues. Now, it done cause a lot of, confusion and a lot of shit to pile up, you know what I'm saying, just based off their decision making. It's like confusing your damn self, really. Clear the clutter of confusion. Is the two of wands clarifying? Clear the clutter of confusion. Got Aries out here so far. What's the two of wands? Clear the clutter of confusion. Clarify the two of wands. Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Libra. Like whatever somebody is, trying to, whatever this situation is regarding, because I feel like whatever it is that you're working on with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like somebody, not dealing well, you know what I'm saying, with the way, let's see. It's almost like somebody not dealing well with the fact that somebody is, like, let's say they making plans. You know what I'm saying? It could be travel plans, don't have to be, but somebody could be making plans to go and find something out. You know what I'm saying? Clearing the clutter of confusion. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see what it is that I'm not seeing. Let me go see what it is that somebody got going on, or what it is that what's gonna come of something. You know what I'm saying? Because Seven of Pentacles is like somebody tending their garden, like you know what I'm saying. You minding the business that pays you. You're looking for the things that you paying attention to the things you planting seeds in. You know, whatever it is you're doing, you focus. You know what I'm saying, on whatever it is that you putting your time and your energy into. That you looking, to see it prosper, looking to see, something long term growth come from it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Queen of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like somebody, not dealing well with a loss. Like they feel like, whatever this mourning is or whatever this upset is for somebody, they not dealing well with it because of the fact that somebody, is wanting to arrive at the truth. Like they want to, see what it is somebody working on, or if that's, the thing that they feel like, somebody is not being truthful with them about. It's like somebody want to lay something to rest. Hell yeah, especially if they, block this person. There's no communication or nothing like that. So they may have went through a death and like transitioning right now, letting a lot of things that may not have served their higher self like fall away. Um, Scorpio energy, like I feel that, yeah, like somebody could be going through a death, but they clearing out the clutter, confusion, like whatever them things were that they were that was making things confusing, like the way of thinking, like they outdated beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that this is how something is done, or this is how you see things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go this route. I'm gonna be like this regardless. You know what I'm saying, of this or that. So at this point, it's like somebody 2 of Wands, like somebody wanna, they making plans. Like somebody, could be losing, that control they used to have over a situation or a person at one point. So they don't, there's an unexpected factor. Like somebody don't know what to expect. If they do come towards another person or approach another, the situation that, at a time where somebody's focused on what they're working on. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody want to come towards you, but they want to clear the clutter of confusion. It's like somebody saying, I see you over there working, but can I get a bit of your time? You know what I'm saying? And whoever this is, it's somebody low vibrational Libra. This Queen of Swords in reverse don't have to be a Libra in reverse. It don't have to be a low vibrational Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's somebody that is not dealing well with a loss. Like there may have been things that somebody allowed somebody to be like, and they was like at a time where somebody didn't have boundaries or something like that. And it's like somebody may have lost that control they had over a person. Like you're not low vibrational anymore. Somebody ain't low vibrational no more. Yeah. So somebody could be, wanting to change what they do for work, or looking at doing something else they feel like it's gonna bring them in more money, or something more tangible or something like that. But it's somebody coming in as, or coming, presenting themselves as somebody dependable after going through a death. Yeah. Could have had this person blocked, no communication, or they've been in their head, 8 of Swords, in fear, of coming towards you, you know what I'm saying, for this victory. Yeah. After leaving you out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, Virgo, Capricorn with this 5 of Pentacles. To the High Priestess. Hell yeah. Like, somebody know you saw something. You be talking to a seer, a High Priestess, Divine Feminine. What's the 2 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles? Clarify the 2 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity, growth, stability. It's coming from, what you planted. You got the 3 of Wands. What I said. This person done learned some lessons, like somebody done, or somebody was a lesson learned with the Sun, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, gonna be some type of, competition or fights or arguments going on after somebody, then gained a new perspective, like seeing something differently now. Whoever this mature man is, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But that's what somebody doing, like they clearing up. It's like somebody want to come toward another person too, and they may have been working on some things long term, like watching, tending to whatever it is that they felt like, is going to bring them what they looking for at this point. It's like somebody seeing somebody doing it, like you focused on work, but I'm getting like somebody wanting to, embark on this discovery, but it's like it's for the truth. It's somebody, you know what I'm saying, but they not able to get the answers, like they used to, because they gonna have to like stay in, you know what I'm saying, consistent with something in order to get, you know what I'm saying, what they feel like, those that long term goal is, you know what I'm saying, if they want to reach it, like they gonna have to earn it. Meaning they may not be working at their full potential right now. They may even be a Page of Pentacles right now. But they coming off as, you know what I'm saying, they could be coming off as somebody faithful. But like I said, you got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Sun and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Five of Wands. And it's going to cause some type of conflict, or it's, like I said, it's dealing with some type of social nature or something like that. So it may be, somebody that may have put you in a silent competition with. They may do some of the same things, or something you do, they do is similar, that they may do to earn money or something like that. Y'all may have some of the, I don't know if they intentionally have the same interests as you, but it's like somebody's competing. And it could be a lot of arguments, but if it's not them competing now, it will be moving forward when it comes to this person, like making a decision. And it's something that, they battling with or know they going to have to deal with moving forward. Protecting my heart and peace right now. Clarify. Protecting my heart and peace right now. Who is this? Protecting my heart and peace right now. You got the Six of Wands. The Temperance at the bottom of the deck in reverse, Sagittarius energy. You got Leo out here with with the Six of Wands. So it's just about, this inspiration needed to move forward. Whatever it is, it's, you know what I'm saying, a victory either way. You've been met with challenges, so at this point, it's like, you protecting your peace right now, like you done fought, the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the Temperance in reverse with the Ace of Cups. And all this is because of your patience. You know what I'm saying? Somebody didn't have patience at the time. Aries, Leo, Sag. What's the Six of Wands? Protecting my heart and peace right now. Clarify, protecting my heart and peace right now with the Six of Wands. With the Three of Pentacles. With the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Death. So somebody, is looking at how they possibly want to collaborate, like partner with you, or this is somebody that, could be like, right, get this victory, like when it comes to them, possibly growth and learning. It could be, somebody graduating right now, or they have. So congratulations to whoever you are. But it's like, someone, maybe somebody entering into like a business or some type of career right now where you may, be having some type of offer coming in or partnership. What's the Six of Wands with the Three of Pentacles? What's the Six of Wands with the Three of Pentacles? Clarify. Six of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. Got the Hermit. Three of Swords in reverse. The bottom of the deck. Libra. Yeah, somebody in Hermit right now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Virgo. Okay, a Virgo in a chart. But they not dealing with this loss very well. This Three of Swords in reverse. Like somebody taking, this separation like hard. Like somebody could want this victory with you, but at a time, I wanted a victory with you, want this victory with you. They see you as somebody they can, as like growth and learning, like somebody they can, work alongside, like they can, work together with. Like this is somebody that feels as though, you inspire them, but they also know maybe you, like I said, you graduated, you've, made some moves, for yourself when it comes to you finishing whatever it is you started. And Six of Pentacles, like you protecting your peace right now, but you could also be in Hermit, like after graduation or something like that. After you graduated or something, you could have went into Hermit mode, doing some self-reflecting, but most of all, like being more in touch with your spiritual side, getting guidance and things like that, just reflecting, doing some shadow work. And that may have caused, that may have been what you've been doing since, this separation. But it's like somebody's not dealing well with this separation from you. They could be blaming somebody else, maybe that they pointing fingers, right now, possibly whoever they chose over you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they, were involved with somebody that they walking away from now, or it's slowly, coming to an end. Yeah, because of, some emotional awareness they done got, you know what I'm saying, I had, especially if they had, were vulnerable at the time, or it wasn't vulnerable with you. Maybe they were afraid of where something would go, or what they didn't know, you know what I'm saying, the unknown with the Two of Wands. Like that Two of Wands may have been a thing of the past at some point, but now it's like somebody knows that if they want to go get the answer, like they know, they see you working, focusing on what it is, or somebody knows that, they want to know probably if you still want what you wanted, and that was something long term, you know what I'm saying. Focusing on what it is that, is going to be part. But I feel like somebody, with this Seven of Pentacles, somebody new on their journey. Like somebody may not be, you may not have been working at your full potential, or they weren't at the time. Like whatever it is you're working on, you may have, be new on, new doing whatever it is. You may not have been doing what you're doing very long. So, but like I said, things will pick back up with this Ace of Pentacles. Like your prosperity, your stability, and all that, is coming. Just be, keep being persistent. Whatever it is you're doing, keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't slack up and don't slow down or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you went in hermit possibly after graduation or something like that. But it's like somebody now, they're not dealing well with it. What's the hermit with the Three of Pentacles? Take my heart. Peace right now. What's the hermit with the Three of Pentacles? Eight of Wands. Sag with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck again in reverse. So somebody want to take like some swift action at this time, like to move forward, make some changes. This could come with, the fact that something already being put in motion. Travel. Especially if whatever you are involved in requires you to travel. But this also shows that it's an end to some type of delay or blockages that may have, been at the forefront. Like you could have had a false start with somebody, that ended up being stagnant or something like that, or, ended up being at a stalemate or something. Feel more than foolish for choosing a karmic over you. Who is this? Feel more than foolish for choosing a karmic over you. Clarify. Who is this? Feels more than foolish. If I feel more than foolish for choosing a karmic over you. Two of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. So somebody now don't know if they want to hold on or back off, you know what I'm saying? Try harder, you know what I'm saying? Or just let something go. Because you're protecting your peace right now. Like you got the Four of Swords out here now at the bottom of the deck with the Hierophant. Like somebody may have been listening to people or listening, to going along with, thinking one way or something like that, or listening to somebody's instruction or getting guidance, or, listening to other people, outside influences possibly that they felt like, was giving them good advice. Shit was fucked up. But you got the Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody feel more than foolish now, child. Especially when it comes to them, feeling like the other party don't want to cooperate. Ooh. And And all it takes is somebody admitting the truth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, they want to admit the truth. Somebody knew they was in a third party. You called them out on it, and instead of them admitting the truth, they, you know what I'm saying? They went in the direction they went in, or got left having to stay where they were. Left out the two of swords in reverse. Two of swords in reverse. I hate it. Are you in the club? What's the two of swords in reverse? Left out the two of swords in reverse. Clarify the two of swords in reverse. Yeah, eight of swords. Gemini energy with the three of cups at the bottom of the deck, now in reverse. So, somebody stuck in their head with, you know, feeling like they stuck, trapped in this damn connection. And with these negative ass thoughts and shit with this karmic. Three of Cups in reverse. Now they realize that three is a motherfucking crowd. And they, you know, hindsight, like somebody, you know, they knew this shit was, you know, going to backfire. They had to know this shit was going to blow up in their face. You know what I'm saying? Now they sitting up here listening and watching and being reminded of how much deception going on, how much gossip is going, how much, you know, of they connection was really based on gossip. They got together based on a lot of gossip, deception, you know what I'm saying? Fuckery, trickery, and some, you know what I'm saying? And this karmic ain't, you know, no more faithful to them than they was to you collective. They feel more foolish. You know what I'm saying? But you live and you learn. The only gratification somebody, you know, was getting out of the situation was some sex. You know what I'm saying? More than a deep emotional connection. Like somebody still may be getting some, you know, type of reward from something, but it's small every now and again. You live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. That's what we're here to do. Yep. They're going to have to make their next move, their best move, child. What's the Two of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Swords? Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Swords. Because there's a lot of, you know, things that this person didn't see. Like they feel trapped, like stuck, you know what I'm saying? Not just with a lot of negative thoughts about where they at right now and how they, it's like somebody talked and lied their way into a connection with a karmic. That they did a lot of, you know, lying, putting you in a third party with this person, lying to you about it, not telling you the truth about what it was you as a high priestess was seeing or picking up on as an empath. So it's like, you know, even as a seer, just alone, divine feminine, like somebody, divine masculine, somebody knew that you were telling their truth for them, and instead of them just owning up to it, they went along with the shit and, you know, it's trying to prove you wrong about what it was that they were doing. They just stayed where they were. Coming towards you to admit something is like telling you you was right the whole time. What's the Two of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Swords? Like somebody paralyzed with fear, not to even move from where they at. Because they feel like coming back towards you to tell you about where they been. Like somebody been on a trip and you like, so how was your trip? Fucking don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to take a shower and lay down, like just act like it did never happen. That's why if you gonna go on a break from another person, don't fuck with nobody else. Don't give them how tempting it get. You know what I'm saying? It can be. Because the devil already know. I'm saying the enemy already know what your weaknesses is. And if you ain't got no control over that shit at that point, when you walk away from somebody or they walk away from you, take the damn time to stay by yourself for a while. Don't go haul ass and dive in, head first and be knee deep in some shit that you want to blame somebody else for because they left the gate open. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs to tell you to beware of a dog every time you go in somebody's yard. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? What you getting yourself into. If you don't like, I remember one dude made a post, I want to say on TikTok, and he was saying, if you don't want to be bothered, if you don't want something long term with her, if you don't want to, go through the motions of, life with one person, and you know that's what that person looking for, get the fuck on down if that ain't what you want. Stop complaining and, you know what I'm saying, talking about, I ain't trying to have nothing serious. Get your ass on out the way then. You made yourself known. You said that. And now you got some that want to try to change that person's mind, but that's their damn fault. They got to pay attention to a motherfucker being adamant about telling you, oh, I think, if I give you some good, it'll change your mind, face ass. That ain't going to change no man mind. These days, they'll take some, and some wood, okay, if they could. You got very few out here, divine masculines out here. And shout out to my true divine masculines, because damn, I don't blame y'all for making the post y'all make, and I am so proud, and so very proud of you speaking up and saying what it is that wisdom and knowledge has taught you, what being observant has taught you, what it has shown you. Because, baby, it look good on you. That leadership, that emperor, energy, it look good on you. It look good on you. You got some divine feminines out here, that they gonna make their way around to you. You gonna make your way around to them, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But until then, we still got some out here that just need to, they gotta stop eating their soup with a fork. Okay? When they realize they've been eating their soup with a fork, oh, what a day it would be. Okay? What's the Two of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Swords? Clarify. What's the Two of Swords with the Eight of Swords? Now, however what I said. With the Star, child. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but when you know you done fucked up with a star, you never forget it. But this person is being challenged to either be a follower or be a leader. You could be a follower or you could be a leader. But if somebody chose somebody over you, it took a lot of encouragement. It may not have took much, but they feel more than foolish because they went in a direction based on what they thought, somebody was laying the groundwork for, and it really was, a hidden agenda with some fucked up intentions. But at this point, it's like somebody realizing, that one way thinking and having a fixed mindset, and it's my way or the highway, or taking, advice from somebody that really just set your ass, up for failure. Because somebody trusted what another person said, or they trusted the way they were thinking and outdated ass beliefs and strategies and shit like that may go along with whatever little group they in. You know what I'm saying? We, passport bros, we whatever, goddammit. It's over with. Because these outside influences and this one track mind and trying to be a leader when you really a follower, got to be honest with why you where you at. Everybody needs to have to take accountability for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Free will and your discernment, your intuition, don't stay intact if you ain't using it. People will manipulate that shit because you ain't using it. At the start, the bottom of the deck with the King of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles. High Priestess. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody listen to somebody telling them what they need to, how they need to see, and how they need to handle a star. Yeah. Like, yeah, somebody like shit. If they gonna go, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Well, don't chase after them. All right. Went with this other person. Somebody saw, that's what that was. Somebody went that way because it's like a motherfucker didn't know, didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, go toward or left you out in the cold because of you knowing what their secrets were. Somebody knew you already knew. You already called them out on them. And Five of Pentacles with the High Priestess, somebody already knew when they chose somebody over you. Or when you said that somebody, I feel like somebody mentioned, like, you know how you would tell somebody, like, listen, if that's what you want, if you want somebody else, you want to be with somebody else or something like that, shit, go do that. You know what I'm saying? Just, let me know what's up. It's because somebody saw it already. Somebody already foreseen it. They'll start. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody already foreseen something. They the high priestess. Yeah. This person could have got a new home, new car, whatever. Some shit like that. At a time when you and them ended, or they, yeah. Like this person could have been relocating, got a new place and shit like that. This person, they was going toward a karmic. Cause somebody like, yeah, I'm moving out this place, and I'm moving into another place, and so I got this and that. I'm doing this. I'm doing, yeah. This person, if you were thinking this person moved or something like that, especially if this person lived at a distance or they ended up living at a distance, yeah, yeah. What's the Hierophant? Clarify the Hierophant. And I'm also getting like with this Two of Swords in reverse with this Eight of Swords. Like somebody was listening to somebody, ways when you think about this card up here. She mentally unstable due to backfired spell work with this Hierophant. How about a Hierophant? Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Six of Cups in reverse. Love is in reverse. More than foolish. Somebody that want to admit the truth because of who, the fact that they felt like they were stuck, you know, between a rock and a hard place. And it's like, somebody's guidance or whatever um, power somebody had over another person with this Hierophant. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles out here now. So it's like somebody actually chose a karmic over somebody that's a healer, but also, somebody practical, nurturing, resourceful, helpful, you know what I'm saying? But also somebody that's very much used to changes. Like, the last thing you want to do is leave a Queen of Pentacles alone for too long, because they will elevate, they will take their ass on, they will thrive. You know what I'm saying? It's just in them to do that. You know what I'm saying? Changes that's going to happen, along the way on their journey, they, you know what I'm saying, they are open to that. They not going to resist it. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that will go through the trials and tribulations gracefully. You know what I'm saying? And still be generous. Six of Pentacles. They'll still be generous. It's at the bottom of the deck. But at the same time, somebody came with some, dishonesty, lies, scheming, some fuckery, when they came to them coming towards you. Like somebody, this is what they was on, but now Six of Cups, like somebody see now, they gonna have to find a whole new goddamn, group of people, friends, make new memories and shit now, when it comes to them, thinking that somebody beautiful is stupid. Or thinking somebody that's beautiful ain't smart and ain't creative. You know what I'm saying? To figure some shit out. Okay? So, somebody, was wearing a mask. Like somebody thought they were making something, happen, making something pop, when they chose whoever this karmic is over you that was wearing a mask. And somebody been over there dealing with a goddamn defected ass clone of a child. We just got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do better, because not taking time, to evaluate and re-examine, do your shadow work, when it comes to getting involved with people. I mean, if you need experience, when it comes to tackling a new job, a new profession, you got to get some type of training. Look at the person that you want to upgrade to that way. Stop wanting to upgrade, to somebody you feel like is a better, somebody nice to talk about and, and brag about, but then you ain't do no work to earn the person. So 9 times out of 10, you're not going to know what to do to keep them. Now that you got them. Or now that you got their attention. Because that's the only thing got some people thinking they got the person, is the fact that that person even paying you any damn attention. You feel like, oh shit, I got her. Now you just got the attention. And if you don't realize what you got to do to keep it this year, next year, and the year after that, you're going to lose them somewhere in between them years. Because when shit start getting bored, it ain't about a new fuck. It's about, what you're going to do to rekindle that version of that person and yourself when it comes to whatever it is that person fell in love with you, about, or liked about you, or loved about you in the beginning. Like, you got to go back and revisit that version of you and that person's self in order to get back to what it is that you feel like, or that person knows you done forgot all about. You know what I'm saying? You got to be reminded of why you fell for that person in the first damn place every time. Every time. Anytime competition or anytime temptation come your way, remind yourself, why did I choose the woman I got in the first place if I got to pay this person some attention? Why do this person need my attention when I got the person who got my attention now and that I fought like hell to get back? Why would I need other people's attention that way? That means they want something from you that you ain't able to get them. So redirect their ass. Listen, I ain't the person for you, baby. Man or woman. Listen, I ain't that man for you. I ain't that woman for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'll keep you in my prayers and hope that you cross paths with her soon. So don't change that about you. And, nonetheless, have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? Send people on their way. You ain't got to entertain their ass just because that's what they want. She mentally unstable due to backfired spell work. Clarify. She mentally unstable due to backfired spell work. 10 of Wands. Way down burden. What's the 10 of Wands? Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a Sagittarius. What's the 10 of Wands? She mentally unstable due to backfire spell work. 10 of Wands, clarify. You got the Knight of Pentacles with that 9 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you got the Knight of Pentacles out here now. This mature man. This is somebody now learning their goddamn lesson when it comes to them making firm decisions and commitments. Like standing on their shit. Like they being, made aware now, like how they need to make decisions, based on their goals and stick to that. Make decisions and stick to that shit. Like stop getting, sidetracked and distracted and, easily manipulated and, being hasty to change a decision all the damn time and not having no valid reason for doing it. Like, what's your reason for doing it? Cause so-and-so, get your ass in the car. Over there. No slushes for you. All right? But you got the 9 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords. Page of Cups. The Death. And the Devil in reverse. Yeah. So somebody want to, let go and let God. And let go of these damn addictions. And this devil energy. This low vibrational ass frequency that they, surrounded in and embodying or was. Like somebody could have been with a Jezebel. Don't, necessarily mean that. But when somebody got backfired spell work, it's the fact that they've been letting their mouth and their tongue get ahead of their ass. Like somebody been running off at the damn mouth about how they see and what they, want their involvement and how they talking about somebody else, gossiping and shit like that. When they come to how somebody ended up with this person in the first place. 3 of Cups in reverse ended up together on gossiping, lies, and deception. Now they realizing that shit that they was talking about and bringing up about somebody else and talking shit about somebody else, now they going through it. This is the shit they going through. Like somebody manifested their own damn downfall. They spoke it into existence. Just by speaking it over somebody that didn't even know about them. Like you didn't even know this person. So of course it got backfired. Somebody did some return to sender daily. Leave people alone if they ain't, if you got a motherfucker, that got a history, and most men do, most women do, go on. You got them, go on. You be surprised how some folks just they gotta go digging. I gotta go see how they exes look. You ain't want to look for that chicken them eggs came from. You ain't looking at, you ain't searching nobody for them to find out who laid this egg that you just made these omelets out of. So why in the fuck is you trying to find these people? You know what I'm saying? Like you need a DNA test or something. Leave these folks be. Leave folks alone, bro. If that's the person God got for you, I promise you, when that person go out that door to go to the store, you won't need to look for them. You won't have to, blow their phone up to make sure you hear the bell ring when they walk in the store to make sure they in the store, that they really went to that store. Because trust and believe, if that person going anywhere outside that store, other than that store, the street's going to tell on that person. You ain't got to do shit. But if God got somebody for you, you ain't going to feel the need to even follow that person, let alone look at their phone. Because the person God got for you won't make you feel like you need to do that. at all. Okay? What's the Ten of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles? She's mentally unstable. Five of Wands with the Justice. Then you got the Hangman, bottom of the deck. You got the King of Pentacles out here. This Five of Wands, somebody is dealing with a lot of inner conflict, like this backfired spell work, these demonic entities or spirits or something like that. Whatever somebody dealing with now, it's like, whatever unsettled, what you call it, issues they got with these demonic contracts they got open, they dealing with that. This person is battling a whole, and this is the Justice. This is your justice. Like somebody having to take, you know what I'm saying, not only accountability, but this is your justice. This is their karma. Okay? This, like I said, you can, look at it, from a spiritual point of view, or you can look at it, from the physical realm. This is somebody actually not having to go into another life and deal with they backfire or they karmic cycle, you know what I'm saying, being, something that they get their karma in another life. They getting it now. They getting it now. But somebody gaining a new perspective, when it comes to what it is that they, arriving at, but also going on this journey, you know what I'm saying, taking this leap of faith, you know what I'm saying, starting anew. Even if it is, you know what I'm saying, them making important decisions. So it could be an important decision coming somebody's way, and it may, regard, somebody having to make new friends, you know what I'm saying, find new places to hang out and shit like that, making new memories. You know what I'm saying, behind this dishonesty, the lies they told and shit like that. But they battling some demons, Five of Wands. This is inner. If they ain't doing it now, they about to. Because I feel like whatever it is that's coming, it's like somebody not going to see it. They're not going to be expecting it, but it's, something that's going to balance things out because this is somebody's karma. Trust is earned, not love bound. Clarify. You have the Five of Swords in reverse, with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody hurt now, they, don't like the fact that it's, how you say it, woe is me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody don't feel like, confused, you know what I'm saying, as to why they going through something. Like why this, feel like a crisis. Like why this feel like, it's the end of the world. You have to be honest about why you're going through this, because they know the real reason. Like somebody know exactly why, they feel like there's some trust, you know what I'm saying, that ain't there anymore, especially if they feel like, oh, that person, got some insecurities, they got some trust issues. Well, look like you created some. You gave somebody reason, to have trust issues. Yeah. You got the Ten of Cups, the World with the Emperor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's the Five of Swords in reverse? Trust is earned, not love home. What's the Five of Swords in reverse? Page of Pentacles. With the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck now. So somebody coming in, as a page. Faithful and, all the, you know what I'm saying? They may be coming back as a page, but they, you know what I'm saying? They, pentacles and things like that may not, because I feel like somebody knows, at this point, they going to have, firm commitments, you know what I'm saying, and firm decisions, when it comes to them standing in their power, you know what I'm saying, and being able to embark on a journey, whether it's work, love, family or whatever. Like, they're going to have to make decisions that's going to make sense. Like, use your common sense when you're making decisions. Don't have unrealistic ass, goals that you got some unrealistic ass ways of getting to them without using your common sense of, like, what the consequences of those actions gonna be. Are you prepared for that, or are you aware of that? But it's like, at this point, it's like somebody knowing why they going through what they going through. You know what I'm saying? It's earned, not love bombed. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody come back around just saying, the shit that they feel like, old memories, you know what I'm saying? Bringing up old memories and what they feel like old memories of you and them getting together, can allow them, you know what I'm saying, that pass back in. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna have to, cease with that. That's a wrap. Because if they read it like that, they're gonna play it like that. And it can be read as, you may be at a page yourself, but that's, like I said, you being faithful. They still see you as somebody like this. You may not have had much at the time. They chose somebody that may have had more than you. May have had a little, they may have been earning a little more than you what they were doing. Or they went towards somebody else that they felt like, could match their energy or was willing to, invest in them more so, than them themselves. But at the same time, like I said, you may not have had much, but you still was faithful, trustworthy, you know what I'm saying, dependable and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Goal oriented. Long term. So at this point, it's like you got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse. So it ain't no need to get in no hurry to be, to get to the finish line, because this person, thought they had endless choices. You know what I'm saying? But they ready to go on this journey. They know, but what's the Five of Swords in reverse with the Page of Pentacles? Page of Wands. So like, you could be into travel right now, or somebody's, aware of that. They could want to travel with you. They could want to go places and things like that. But that could be, something that's they aware of, you being into. They could live at a distance. They could travel for work, or they could just be looking at travel as a way um, to explore some of them things that they may not have made, a choice to do before, when it came to them doing things that they felt like would express or show like their interest in things, or their way of expressing themselves, or how they see themselves now. So it's like, find, safer but better ways to express and show how you feel, rather than doing something from a low vibrational, you know, toxic kind of standpoint. Because I feel like, when you find new ways to find solutions to new problems and stuff like that, like even old problems, finding new solutions. You know what I'm saying? But you have to raise your vibration to do so. But this is, involving somebody that possibly is, getting back into travel, exploring, getting back out more, traveling. Like you could be into travel, or this person, may be into travel, or they could be looking at traveling, with you. Yeah. What's the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? What's this urn? What's the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. What's the Page of Pentacles? Page of Wands. Got the Three of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. It's Three of Cups in reverse. Whoever this is, they feel like, whatever they were using to control a situation, Four of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, like they releasing it. Like if they were using whatever it is you felt for them and things like that as a way to like, keep you around, um, being in this fixed belief or having, a fixed attitude, breadcrumbing, you know what I'm saying? Like not giving you, you know, giving you the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? And like now somebody wants to travel and, find better ways to like, you may not have it like that, like I said, but they do see you as somebody faithful, trustworthy, you know what I'm saying? Know how, or they coming off as that, you know what I'm saying? The faithful kind, King of Swords, you know what I'm saying? Page of Pentacles, but you know what I'm saying? Pinnacle wise, it may pick back up according to, what they feel like, what the Most High God and your ancestors, their ancestors feel like, is sufficient. You know what I'm saying? That's good, because I feel like at this point, this person got a lot to prove to your ancestors. When it comes to them coming back around, because they got, you know what I'm saying, some things to make up for, but this is some things they still need, they needed to see and learn from, and they're gonna have to continue to be persistent, you know what I'm saying, past this Seven of Pentacles in order to get there. So this just them, earning your trust is gonna like the chariot, like it's gonna take them, some time to get there, but this is something that they caused, and it also, is justice for you. You know what I'm saying? Because karma is karma. But, Wheel of Fortune, like they're going to have to decide what side they want to be on. But the only thing they were getting out of something, especially if they made you feel as though the only thing, you were getting from them is like a sexual gratification or some shit like that. Or that's the only thing they were getting from where they were. And then whatever they felt like if they were using that as a way to think that they could trust this person, that this person was just more available to them sexually. Child, please, bye. Three is a damn crowd, but at the same time, that they realizing how much deception came with that. How much fuckery and gossip came with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that, something that gives you a foundation of stability, you know what I'm saying? Growth. But then, like I said, you got the Four of Pentacles in reverse, so this is somebody that was trying to do something or put something together to get something, popping prematurely. Like somebody they was with was possibly, trying to, get it in with them as much as they could. You know what I'm saying? To try to come off as this or that, or trying to, present to them, what they felt like this person was going to take the bait on, or, bite down on. But at this point, it's like they're going to have to wait on the universe to balance something out. The need to control, you know what I'm saying, it's not there. Like somebody releasing that. So they're going to have to trust that the universe is going to balance something out for them. 4 Cups. Right behind this 4 of Pentacles, you can be seeing angel number 444, but they not dealing well with this loss at all. This 3 of Swords. Shit, neither is the person they walking away from, because they in their head a lot, but this is about honesty. Like somebody just gonna have to be honest. Even the person that they got it wrong with, they're gonna have to be honest as to why this shit ended with them. You got some backfired ass spell work. Just say it. Like you wished ill, you spoke ill, over somebody, you know what I'm saying? You said some shit and did some shit, to get this person over there with you, and you lost them the way you got them. To your point blank. That's how it was. That's what happened. That's it. That's all. Yeah. Got Capricorn at the top of the deck. Make sure deck. Try to force their ways on you in a connection. That's why I said 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They know they can't do that shit. That shit wasn't working. They're going to have to let the universe balance that shit out. Didn't hear anything you said until you were actually gone. Taurus film. Yeah. Somebody can do the most for sympathy and attention. What that backfired spell work do? Got their ass at an 8 of Swords. Made no sense. I'm gonna end it here. You guys, make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button on your way out. Overall, hopefully the message resonates with you and or is helpful. Or hopefully you enjoy the vibe. Until next time, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.